We have to have a little chit chat about our girls in the OC. Like, what's going on over there? Obviously, there was quite a bit of buzz while they were filming. But you know what? Let's take a look at what we could expect for the new season of The Real Housewives of Orange County. And in the meantime, let me know, are you looking forward to it? Subscribe, like this video, all the good YouTube stuff, and let's get into it. All right, let's take a look at the cast, where we left off. Where are they now? Well, this is the cast. We are pretty much getting everyone back from the last season, and we have a new face or two. The two additions at the bottom are, well, an old face, but we're seeing her back, is Alexis Bellino. And the new girl at the bottom, her name is Katie Janila. I personally haven't done too much of a background check on her. So when I watch this season, it'll be a completely fresh new face. And when we have a new housewife, whether they are a friend of or a full-time cast member, I always like to have a open mind, like, hey, who is this person? They clearly got selected to be on the show for a reason. So let's get to know them. Let's give them a shot. So, Katie, Janila, I'm excited to get to know you. And fun fact, their cast trip was in London this year. And the time Real Housewives of OC were in London, Kelly Dodd, an ex-housewife, was also there because I guess like her daughter was checking out schools there, and they were all in Europe, specifically in London at the same time, which I think is hilarious. I'm going to go through a couple of these women quickly, and then we'll go through the rest with juicier stories. I guess the ones that had juicier lives the past year. Obviously, Heather Dubrow, she's been buying new fancy homes. Fancy Pants is back. I really think they just keep her on the OC so that they're not schlepping it too much. She does bring a level of wealth to the OC. Some of the other women don't. Oh God, what is her name? Hold on, Kirschneider. What is her first name? Okay, I don't know how I forgot Gina's name, but Gina Kirschenheiger, but I remember her last name. I don't know. I guess what we're just gonna see her become a realtor, and I don't know. Maybe she'll get some listings. Guys, the trailer hasn't come out yet. The trailer is supposed to come out any day now because Real Housewives of OC, I believe they are premiering what, at the end of June, or is it July? Like, it's coming up real soon. So the trailer, we should get it hopefully sooner than later. So Kirscheneiger, do your real estate stuff. Good for you. Kirscheneiger and Emily Simpson, they're basically a pair. Emily, I really like her. I can never really figure out what her storyline is, but I think it's nice that she has a supportive husband. She has really cute kids. Her daughter wants to potentially take the acting route. She has interesting in laws, so there's that. And now let's get into the mess. Let's chat Shannon Beador. This is a season that will heavily focus on her, and it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. I just think everyone has their time, and it seems like when it rains, it pours for Shannon. She, of course, had that DUI where she hit the curb and then she pretended to walk her dog. Okay. And that was the night where she was leaving John Jansen's house. Until this day, I have a theory that he probably heard the crash because she was like half a block outside from where he lives, no more than a block. So that's my theory on it. And then right after, a couple weeks later, I guess they officially broke it off. And then John Jansen, who wants to be so private, ended up dating Alexis Bellino. What? Are there not any other women in the OC? He has to, date another housewife from the same show. Well, she was, on it before, even though at the time they started dating, she wasn't current. But interesting. And then she became a friend of. So it's going to be hell for Shannon. We're going to see that. And that's the mess we have to look forward to when it comes to Shannon. Old face, but new face, Alex Bellino, and old face, continued face, John Jansen. Now, these tres amigos, Vicky, Shannon, Tamra, they had their tour. And this tour was going on prior to Shannon's DUI. And then there's a little bit of drama with the tours, which I'm getting to. And then once Shannon had her DUI, Tamara felt like it was inappropriate to go on tour where they essentially drink quite a bit. And then it ended up being the Dos Amigos, Shannon and Vicky. And I don't know if there was a lot of drinking or not, but Tamra, Shannon, Vicky, they're probably going to get into it. Guys, I just figure OC's been a little bit quiet as we wait for the trailer. So let's have a rundown of what we can expect and what were the real life situations going on while they were filming and not filming, and then back to filming in this case. Oh my God, this came out a couple weeks ago. Ryan and Jennifer Pedranti. He was involved in that baseball player's gambling situation. So I didn't do a video on this because I was just like, okay, this is like very confusing. Who are all these players? There's a baseball player whose translator slash best friend was taking money from his account, and then that money was somehow going to Ryan Bojian. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. So he's working with the feds. Just because you work with the feds, it doesn't necessarily mean you are guilty. It could just mean they knocked on his door and he's like, okay, I'm going to work with you guys. What are you going to do? Say no to the feds? Like, no. So let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he just got, I don't know, involved in something he had no idea was going to be messy. But Mr. Jeans Jacket himself, he's embroiled in some drama. And by that time, filming had already wrapped up, but then they picked up cameras. Now, Tamara was running her mouth on two T's and a pod with her co-host Teddy, and Tamara's like, "See, I knew he was a bad guy." I don't understand Tamara. With friends like Tamara, honestly, who needs enemies? I thought Tamara was friends with Jennifer Pedranti, and then we saw them kind of get into it. And then, I don't know, you would think if someone isn't good for your friend, you would tell them that you're not a fan of the person they're getting with. I don't know. I find Tamara very confusing. We're, of course, going to see the drama between Jen Pedantry and Tamra. Look, between the Jesus jugs of it all, John Jansen making an appearance with another housewife on the same show, Shannon's DUI mess, what else? The pedantry situation. I think it's going to be a really fun, hectic season. Guys, we need to enjoy the peace and quiet before we start hearing Vicky and Tamra back on our screens screaming. If you guys enjoyed this what's to expect for the OC and you guys want to, watch some other videos when it comes to the Housewives, BPR, and of course some other pop culture tea, subscribe, do all the good YouTube stuff, and I will catch you all later.